Howdy everybody, good afternoon, welcome to the channel. My name is Benzo and I got the pups with me. We're down on here on stretch of creek. Looks a little different today. The water level is a little bit lower, looks quite a bit rockier. But there's a feature on down there, you might see it right over beside my ear, that might be it, where you see quartz coming down out of this hill here. This big mountain, just a sheer wall behind me here on one side of the creek. And you can see the quartz coming down, and you see this pile of quartz sitting in the creek, and that's why we're here today. I've just been thinking about that. I just want to come out here and fiddle with that one spot pretty much and see if there's any gold nearby. Sounds like fun. Let's go take a look. Check this out. There's a run a log through there and one through there. There's slots cut in those. They look like they were constructed for a purpose and put there. This might be from the old-timey mine. Who knows, they may have had their sluice box set up through there and bringing everything down, but there's evidence of that's a built-up bank right there. That's part of an old mill, maybe. I don't know, but they look too parallel and perfect to be flood washed in. That's something that might be a fun place to poke around one day. Traveling really light today. Small pack, small pans, some crevicing tools, small shovel. I kind of like not carrying a lot of weight. These rocks are pretty slick. Decided it was best to go ahead and walk the creek. I'm walking over some pretty good looking spots. Some decent looking bedrock coming out of the mountain here. Not seeing any petrified wood. Not really that many quartz. Here we are. They're having a blast down there. He wants a biscuit, I guarantee it. Look at that. He only does that when he wants something. All right. This is looking pretty good. Looks like there's some fresh fractures on this, like people beat on it with a hammer at one point in time. But I'm seeing a lot of interesting little breaks and cracks and holes and things I can explore in here. So I'm gonna get my equipment out. I'm gonna pick me a spot that looks like a little crevice or something and see if I can work up some material and find a little spot of gold today. First test pan, I just took the claw and scooped the base here to see if there was any loose flood gold floating around in here, and I found a little dot. All right, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a dot. Checking in. I decided to scratch out a hole on the back side here. And I found one of the nicest pieces of limonite I've seen on this side of the county. Piece of lead, and there is some fine gold. Looks like my camera screen's fogged up. It's not going to focus, but there's a couple little bits of fine gold. So it looks like it goes one more deeper at least, so I'm going to pan that too. Alright, you might be able to see this dot. Oh, I can't see my TV screen. All I can see is my beard. There we go. Now I can see it, and you can see it too. There's a little tiny bit beside it. That's not too bad. Let's keep going down deeper. That little hole hit bottom. It was about consistent all the way through. I get a dot or two in each pan. Speck of lead every other pan. So I moved over here to this. And let's clean this out. Been spooning it out best I can. About got it clean now. There's the material. When I'm done with that, I'm gonna come over here to this one. It looks pretty good. That's wiggling there. That's good. And that's packed in pretty good. That might be a nice little hole. Let's get to work. The dogs are having a cool down. I've been scratching that crevice there, and that's about all that I want to do. And I got some material up, and I guess I'm about done poking around on this rock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some little spot test pans, see if there's a good gold in this area or enough gold to come back. It looks like I can run a sluice through here most of the year. There might be a little area worth working. Checking in. It's muggy hot, drippy wet. Ugh. Check this out. Found a real speck of gold there. Oh yeah. He's got a little friend too. It's very nice. I walked upstream a little bit from there and I'm looking in these craggy rocks. I'm trying to find some that look like they haven't been disturbed recently. Some of them have some impact points where it looks like a lot of stuff has been sandwiched and almost concreted together. So, like this. Nice looking spots. That's the wrong direction though. You kind of want it to run parallel to the bank, not wrong. You want it to be perpendicular to the bank, run across the stream like riffles in a sluice. Those seem to catch the gold better than the ones running with the stream. Edit all that out. If I can even talk. Yeah, we didn't do much today, but we got hot already. They're chilling out over there and I'm just trying to scratch around. I'm looking for a spot that ain't a skunk to end the day on, because it's just a little short trip, had a few hours, and got to see what's going on this little stretch of creek, and it's not too bad. I mean, there's some more dust in this stretch than I thought there would be, and I found a little speck too. You can run a sluice here. If you get into a spot where you can go down and move a lot of material, you might find some better little flecky bits, which has happened here on this creek before. Not too far from here, really. So let's hope I can find a little speck. All right, we got 2 tiny dots there. That's not a skunk. We can go home. All right, this little stretch here is giving me some food for thought. There's lots of little traps and snags and crags and crevices through here that could pay off. Come back to prospect. I could set up a sluice in a good looking spot. I think if you punch down deep, it might look a little different. The gold might get a little better, a little bigger. There's only one way to find out. Come back here and do a punch hole test. Hey guys, that's it for me down here at the creek with the pups today. I wish all of you had a little spot like this about 15-20 minutes from the house where y'all could ride out and spend a couple hours instead of, you know, having to do a whole day thing where you drive forever to get somewhere and work hard while you're there and drive home and unpack. It's a very exhausting ordeal if you got to drive a long ways to go prospect. But I don't get to find much gold here, but I get surprised and lucky every now and then. Didn't seem like a lot of gold, but I've learned on this stretch of creek, if you find anything bigger than tiny speck of dust, it's worth further investigation. There could be some pockets, could be some deep holes. You never know till you start moving material. Move it in one area, you just hit bedrock. Move it in another area, you might have found an old blowhole that goes down 3 or 4 feet. It might be sitting there with 2 ounces of gold waiting for you. Who knows? It's possible. It happens to people all the time. So thanks for coming along. A little bit of gold today, a little bit of fun. Where's them pups? I hear him breathing. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, there's me. Where's the boy dog? Looks like a boy tree right there, don't it? All right, until next time, y'all have fun. Get in the creek and get that gold.